one of the facilitators of 2023 mandatory continued professional development seminar of Nigeria Institute of Estate Surveyor and Valuer, Mrs. Juliet Uzo, has advised members of the professional body to take honesty, integrity, and others serious and never make money today and close door tomorrow.
Well, we are talking about ethics, obligations of an estate surveyor. Our profession is all about ethics, it's all about integrity, it's all about honesty. And those are the things we are here to share experiences, not just to talk about textbook and everything, life experiences, so that surveyors know that you have to pay a price for everything, a good price for everything. There's so much at stake. You don't make money today and close your doors for tomorrow. You make money to live for tomorrow. We work on references. You do things that open doors for you. You cannot work in isolation. So we are here to share our experiences on ethics and let our fellow colleagues and us inclusive learn and know that it's a learning process. That's why we thank the institution for always coming up with MCPD to make us learn and make sure we use those things to learn positively. Even to me on a personal level, even though I'm an estate surveyor, I am a developer. We build houses and we sell, even though we do more of single units than estates. In estates, we do joint ventures with bigger firms. The first speaker talked about collaboration. I was happy with it, really happy, because you can't do everything yourself. Sometimes you see us doing JVs with other people because we know we get more that way than taking up all the projects ourselves. They talked about loan. I was talking with the lady next to me, the guy sitting next to me. I didn't even know people can really still get loans, even though the interest rate is high. But I know clients have come asking for loans for about 6 months, like a bridge or something, to make sure they don't lose out on some transactions and everything. So I was happy to get to know them and let them know I would hope to work with them. So I find the everything about today's lectures and everything very interesting and useful to me as a person, as a firm, and I'm sure so many other surveyors will think so. It's a bit different from what we used to talk about. It's very practical, and I give a lot of kudos to the organizers of this particular MCPD.
NIESV Dr. Victor Ayeye, National Council member of NIESV, asks members to understand business aspect of the profession so that they can be successful and get value.
Especially to Kema the book, I know the stuff is made up, and I'm very happy he's displaying himself with his team. It's always a teamwork.
I haven't served in different capacity, and I haven't been a chairman of our training arm, which is MCPD committee. Of course, you are not wrong when you say that you have a good idea of what should be. First, as a profession, estate surveying and valuation, we have different aspects of the profession. And one of the aspects is valuation, which is our core area of core competence, real estate agency, property management, facility management, and property development. And what we are talking about today boils down on property development, because we are talking about how to curb financial business strategies to curb financial constraints in property development. We are talking about three main items here: business strategy, financial constraints, and property development. When we take up business as professionals, we are practicing two sides of the profession: the business part and the professional part. The professional part is what makes us to know the professional ethics, professional standard. But if you don't understand the business element of the profession, you will be a good professional, but you will not be a good businessman. And when you are not a good businessman, you cannot make a success out of that profession that you are good at. So this topic today is timely, is apt for a time like this when there is economic uncertainty. It is apt because this is the time where people should adopt different strategies. Because if you continue to do the same thing, same way, you cannot get a different result. You will agree with me that with the removal of subsidy, foreign exchange hike, there is already financial issues. So what are the strategies? So we have come here today to learn, unlearn, and relearn. So that when you understand the strategy, because it takes strategy for you to be able to. I just finished a course now, Masters in Business Administration with specialization in strategy and leadership. Strategy is key. So what are the business strategies you need to do? You need to understand the time value of money. You need to understand who and who you should collaborate with. You need to understand when to invest and when not to invest. So all these strategies are some of the things we have learned today. And I believe that our members will be living here better equipped so that they can go out there and be a better professional, that they will get value. They will get financial return, because there's financial constraints. Even in the banking industry today, loan is 2 digits. You cannot even get it. Cost of building materials is alarming. So even if you get a facility last week and you are buying the materials, there will be variation because it will not complete. So you need to understand this strategy, and that is what we have been unbundling in this meeting today. So I want to say that I have been well nourished, and as many people that have been here have been so nourished.
However, chairman of the Estate Surveyor and Valuer Registration Body of Nigeria and chairman of the MCPD, Gerson Enso, reveals the importance of the training for the members. Estate Surveyor and Valuer Adebanjo Adeleke reveals how members can carry out their businesses successfully without paying interest.
If you look at the topics we are treating today on mortgages, constraints, and all that, you know that there is need for this training, both for us as professionals to be able to help those who come to us. You see, for somebody like me, I've practiced for about 41 years. The issue of housing remains a problem till tomorrow. When you are saying mortgage, in a proper climate, mortgages are the only way you, the poorer people, everybody should be able to access a home because of the proper mortgage institutions in place. But here, when you are talking about mortgage, you see people are talking about 15%, 17%, 20%. No estate surveyor will tell you that you can do real estate for any interest rate in excess of a single-digit lending. We say this every day. Like if you listened, you heard us talking about foreclosure laws. What is foreclosure law? The law which will make a lender to assess a property he has invested in. There is no law which helps that lender. So it makes the lender, he is not forthcoming, because when you default, he cannot foreclose the property to realize his money. I always say FHA, which is the federal government agency, should have the most robust housing mortgage institution. How? Government gives them money to do housing. So they should be people who tell people, come to FHA, buy homes, we will pay you. You see, there's nothing like you buy a home, you pay, you die. Your children will come and continue to pay until a generation of yours will be the owner of that property. Immediately you own one house, you become a landlord.
Business strategies in combating financial constraint in real estate development is carefully chosen because of economic situation of the country. To access mortgage loan is a very, very problematic. When you have a land worth 300 million and you want to do something on the land, you need money. How do you want to get about it? How do you want to get money? The cheapest way to get money is through mortgage bank. But when you approach mortgage bank, the higher cost, the interest rate is too high that if by the time you complete the building, you may not be able to make profit. That is why we now say that let's go back to this class. Let's tell our people if there's alternative ways of financing real estate. So that's why we are here today.
So among the ways of financing it, can you just give one or two that can be useful for members, some members that might not be here?
So many ways apart from mortgage loan. Mortgage loan is one of the ways. Equity. If you have money on your own, equity participation, yes. You can do joint venture. When you have a land worth 300 million and somebody has money, you can say, okay, let's partner together. You can do a 40-50 arrangement. You can sell off plan. You have the land, you don't have the money. You market, but that one has to be do with trust. Off plan is when you are looking for off takers. That I want to do, for example, 6 units of 3 bedroom. Come and subscribe. The cost of the each bedroom is about 50 million. I mean the selling price is 50 million. Bring 50% of it. If you can pull like 3 or 4 people, you'll be able to complete it. And when the house is completed, they can pay the balance. So that man, you don't pay any interest in cost. You don't pay any interest at all, which is far, far better than accessing mortgage loan. And it's more or less like joint venture too. Joint venture, Mr. A has a land, Mr. B has the money. Okay, let's build. I will give you 40%. You take 50% based on the valuation, the assessment. How much are you bringing? How much am I bringing?